What's up, guys, and welcome to the 6th instalment of the podcast. That's mad to think, isn't it? I've done 6 weeks of this now. Well, it's technically week 7, but 6th podcast. Whatever, I digress. We're back. This week's episode is a very special episode because it's a DrunkcAZt. I recorded this over the weekend with my very special guest today, Louka Valey. She joined me because it was her idea. She was like, let's get drunk and I'll do a podcast with you. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Let's do that. Even though I normally get drunk on these things anyway, don't I? So it's not really too different. By the way, anyone watching the video version of this, excuse my hair. It's kind of got to the point now where I just can't do anything with it. So I'm just like, it can just be a mess on top of my head. So yeah, that's lockdown life right now. I cannot get any hair clippers for love nor money, and it's quite upsetting. So, you know, I'm not paying £100 for hair clippers. It's bananas. I'll wait until I can get booked into a local hairdresser at some point. Really digressing right now. So yeah, got nice and drunk. By the way, just to front this, if you're not into stories about throwing up, shitting yourself, and excessive swearing, I mean, there's normally excessive swearing in these fucking things anyway, I'm swearing now, then this isn't going to be your cup of tea. There's a lot of tales of getting drunk in London and at festivals and stuff like that, and they all seem to gravitate around being sick and shitting yourself for some reason. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy. And by the way, the start of the podcast is very loud, so brace your ears. So let's get to the show. Louka! What is going on? Look at us raising our arms up like we're fucking.
I'm gonna keep them here for the whole podcast.
I feel like I haven't spoke to you in a million fucking years. So how the fuck are things?
Good. I mean, all things considered.
Yeah.
With the current situation that we're all
exactly,
going through and talking about nonstop. No, all good, to be honest. Haven't really been doing much other than playing games a lot.
Playing video games because that fills the time. Legit,
Exactly.
what have you been playing?
Mainly like Valorant and a game called 7 Days to Die, which has been really fun.
Oh, is that good? I've heard about that for a long time. Is that fucking decent?
Yeah, it's like such a laugh. We've been playing with like a bunch of friends as well, so it's been good. We kind of log on literally every night to play it, which is fun, and then kind of switch between that and Valorant basically. So
is Nick hiding in the background there? He's
playing.
How he's literally tucked away there. He's literally like hidden in his chair.
Right here.
Right, yeah.
Right here.
It's just fucking completely hidden. I love that. Submerged in his desk. Fucking brilliant.
Yeah, he's been playing. It's Grim Dawn. He's been playing Grim Dawn all day with a couple of people. So.
Oh shit! Yeah. I've heard of that as well. And that's another game that I keep looking at. I'm like, oh, that looks nice.
Yeah, it's going to be like a better version of Diablo, right? I think that's kind of
that's right. Yeah.
I don't know too much about it, so
no, but I've literally like looked at some trailers and stuff and been like, yeah. But so just to fucking front this up, I said this to you before we started recording, but I've been drinking all fucking day. And I did say that this was good. And like when we spoke the other day, we were like, should we just get drunk and do a podcast together? Yeah. And it was like, so why the fuck not? So I just got drunk before we even started, so I'm fucked. Just to fucking throw that out there, is I've been drinking. We were playing. I've been totally taking advantage of the rules today, and like whatever. Hopefully, no one grasses me up to the 5-0 when they listen to this.
5-0.
Yeah, to the 5-0. But like, I had a bit of a barbecue, had a few friends over, and we were playing beer pong, and I was playing beer pong with rum rather than beer.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah. Don't.
Things go wrong very quickly.
Yeah, legit. I was pouring measures in my cups that were like we had like proper like red cups, like standard beer pong cups, and so they're like pint cups, and I was pouring like measures in it as if I was going to pour like a whole drink in there, rather than like a little dash to be a shot for like down in a drink in beer pong. Yeah, that was a fucking bad idea. That was fucking.
Or a great idea.
But I don't know. The jury's still out. I'm at that point of drunk though, where I've been drunk for so long now. I'm just like, okay, everything's normal.
This is just life now.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm drinking beer now. For anyone who can't say I got a fucking beer, I've switched up. So here we fucking are. This is mine and Luca's idea. We have no topic. We're just gonna.
We don't have one.
We don't fucking need one. We just talk.
We're very
shit.
chatty people.
Yeah, that's it.
You know,
that's it.
We don't need shit like that.
To be fair, I can't remember the last time because anyone who's listening, I used to do a podcast with Nick, who's Luca's boyfriend. And now Luca is like, I want to do a podcast with you. She's jumped on.
I literally messaged you and I was like fucking wasted as well. Like I've been drinking with some friends. And I think it was like, I swear it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I'll fucking do your podcast with you.
Yeah,
sounds like a great idea.
It's like last weekend. You're like, I'll come on. And I was like, yeah, fuck, that'd be great. That'd be fucking awesome. So
yeah, man.
Here we fucking are. But I don't remember the last time I even saw you two. Now.
Oh my God, it's been so long.
Reading last year?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And we were very drunk then.
Oh, dude, I was so drunk. Because when obviously you guys were camping, right?
No, we just came for the day.
Oh no, that was Download, wasn't it? Download last year.
Download, we normally camp. Reading, we never ever.
And we were so drunk at Download, I couldn't find you because I was so drunk, and I was so drunk at Download, I legit. Yeah, obviously it was like a fucking marshland there last year, wasn't it? Right?
Yeah, it was
really
bad.
Fucking muddy. And legit, dude, there was a point in the day where I was so fucked. I went for a piss at like the urinal bit for the dudes. And like, I went for my piss. And as I was leaving, it was so muddy, I fell over. Like, face first in the mud.
Oh, no. And that's pissy mud there as well.
Yeah, legit, this is what everybody said to me since. Is you fell over in pissy mud. And I'm like, oh, it weren't that pissy, right? Right?
I can't smell it.
I didn't smell a piss, so it was fine. So I fell over, and these guys helped me get back up because I was so fucked. They helped me get back up. I walked about 2 steps and then fell again. And I was like, oh my fucking God. And then legit, they helped me up again. Same dudes helped me up. They're like, oh fucking hell, he's fucked. Got me back up. I didn't even move. I literally just fell over again. I was so fucking drunk.
You're just fucking leave me here, guys. Don't worry about it.
They helped me up like 1 or 2 more times after that, and in the end they just left me. They were like, "Oh fuck this guy, he can't move." So I was just laying in the mud, fucked on my own.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't meet you Download. Yeah, I was in a bit of a.
That was a bad one. Like that was because did you camp that year? Or did you camp for the day?
I only went up for the day. That's why I was trying to text you guys to meet you.
Yeah, that was not happening.
There was about a 4-hour stint throughout that day where I literally don't remember anything. I don't remember any of the day at all. It's just deleted from my memory. Even now, there was apparently we saw some band on the second stage called Epica. I don't know if you saw.
Oh no, I didn't see them.
Well, I did. Well, this is the thing. I did apparently. I was there. I don't fucking remember being there, but I was fucking there. So I've no recollection of that at all. So,
love it. Yeah, that was a wet one though. Like that was because I mean I've been going for a fair few years now. I think my first one was in like yeah, literally. I think my first one was in 2010. And they've all been fucking wet and muddy.
2009 for me. So.
Oh, nice. Well done. Fucking OG over here. But yeah, so 2016 though was like the year that was like mud load. It fucking shit it down. It was so bad. Yeah, that's like the year like Baby Metal and Rammstein played and all that.
Yeah. I went that year, and that was like the last year I camped, I think, and then I had a bit of a hiatus, and then I went for the day last year. So
yeah, because 2019 then went and fucking topped it though with the fucking mud.
Oh God, yeah. I was like, I'm so glad we didn't fucking camp here this year. But didn't you guys have a good spot, right? You guys were like didn't really get affected, didn't you say? Like your tent wasn't fucked up and stuff, right?
No. So there's this like one campsite, like it's long, like it is really long to walk to, and obviously Download is fucking huge. So in an ideal world, most people want to camp like in the campsites nearer to the village and all that kind of shit, and just nearer to the arena.
Yeah.
This one's like a little bit further back, but it's awesome because basically no one fucking knows about it. So it's not crazy busy. Like you're not fucking tripping over people's guy ropes and shit like that because there's actually space between the tents.
Oh yeah.
And it's also on a fucking hill. So like, it's not even a hill. It's like a valley, right? So the middle of the valley is like full on fucking mud shit everywhere.
Yeah.
And then you just camp on the top of the hill in lovely green grass, and it's fucking fantastic.
Oh,
so we always have it super easy every year. It's been really chill because of this one campsite we always go to.
Yeah, because I always used to camp in blue. Well, I think they changed what colours was where this last year.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, it's all a bit different this time around. But I know
blue was like always like fucking super close to the village.
Yeah.
So like you could just walk up and fucking be straight there within like 5 minutes. And we always used to camp there. But like that, I think that is like fucking prone to getting fucked up as well. That spot.
It always is, that spot, because it's really flat, and it just gets absolutely
legit.
fucked.
There's no fucking like, it's just flat, and there's nowhere for the water to go, and it just gets fucked up. And like, it was really prone for tornadoes as well.
Oh my god! Actually, I saw a tornado at fucking Isle of Wight Festival one year. It was the weirdest.
It's fucking nuts, right? I remember coming back to camp one day, and legit, these people were chasing their fucking gazebo that was going around in this fucking vortex, and I was like, "What?" What the fuck? I was like, "What's going on?"
It's so funny. Mad. I've seen it. So I've seen it at Isle of Wight Festival, not a download, but it was so funny. Me and my mate, like, we had just arrived. It was a fucking beautiful day as well, like super, super sunny.
Yeah.
And they just like cut all the grass as well, so it was like quite like thick grass kind of left on top of the freshly cut grass, if that makes any fucking sense. And like my mate's like, I'm gonna go to the toilet. So I'm like, yeah, cool. Like, I've just got a few more pegs to put in the tent. Like, off you go. So she goes off for a fucking piss. And then suddenly, I'm just watching these people like running down the hill, and there's this tornado, and it's picked up all the grass, so you can like proper see it. And it's also picked up a bunch of tents,
freshly cut grass.
And like, all these tents are just being around. Flung down the fucking hill. I'm holding onto my tent for dear life, like, please don't fucking go anywhere. Everyone's like running after these tents and gazebos and shit. And it all ends in about like 5 minutes. Literally, my mate comes back and I'm like, you would not believe what just happened. And she's legit like, yeah, all right, Luca, like, fucking hell, how much have you drank already?
Tornado in the middle of the field. Like, legit, that shit happens, though. It does. Like, it just little fucking vortex opens up and it just fucking shit everywhere. Like, it's nuts. It's fucking crazy. Like,
who fucking knew?
This is just reminding me, actually. The last time I camped at Download, my friend Jake, I think you've met him, maybe.
I remember that Download, I'm pretty sure, in 2016, because we came and saw you guys.
Maybe. He's the guy who's always fucked up, and if Jake's listening to this, you are always fucked up, so don't retort to that.
Soz Jake.
Soz Jake, but you are always fucked up. But yeah, like the last time we went, him and my friend Matt were like, oh, we'll get a tent on Gumtree. Like, get a second-hand tent. Yeah, legit. They're like, we'll get a fucking tent on Gumtree. And they got this fucking tent, and I swear to you, dude, like, the poles were rusted. It didn't have any fucking pegs. Like, none of it really made sense when you were putting it up. And then, like, legit, they had it up for one night. We come back, like, the first day of bands, I think. And we come back to camp, and legit, their tent had capsized. Someone had stolen all their beer, where the tent had fucking flown off. There was just all their clothes were soaked. It was fucked. It was so bad. It was so fucking bad.
I don't know how people like cope in those situations, because like the one thing,
they had to stay in our tents in the end because their tent was just gone. It was just fucking sabotaged. Like, it was fucked. So.
Didn't that 2016? Didn't Perry like have to like move into your tent and was like sleeping with like a bin bag on his legs, with his legs like hanging out the tent while it shattered down rain? Wasn't that like it was? Like, it was you guys, wasn't it?
Oh god, I don't think that was Perry. I think that was Jake. I think that's the year that Jake did that. Perry, because Perry would always buy whenever we'd go. Perry would buy a tent with me, so me and Perry would share we'd get like a big tent with like 2 rooms in it. We get one of those like 4-man tents. Yeah, like a 2-man room.
Yeah, on one side,
a middle bit, and then like a 2-man room. We'd always get one of them, and then like fucking just share that. And I think Jake slept in the middle with like a bin bag over his legs or something. It was fucking crazy. So yeah, there's loads of fucked up stories. Of, like the one year we shared a tent, and I come back really drunk one night and really needed to shit, and I had nowhere to shit. So I wasn't going to make it to the toilet, so I shit in a crate in our tent. But you know when you go for it, so this is a horrible story, and we'll get to a better horrible story that I want to talk to you about later because we haven't spoken about it for a long time.
I know exactly what story you're talking about.
Oh yeah, you know exactly what story. I want to talk about this later because we haven't spoken about it for a long time. Anyway, so I was on the phone to this girl I was talking to at the time. And I was like, I've got to go. She was like, what do you mean you've got to go? I was like, I've got to go. She's like, oh, okay. So I like hung up abruptly on this fucking chick that I was talking to back home. And I fucking ran into the fucking tent and like just shit in a crate of Foster's because I was like, I'm going to shit myself because I was going back to camp because I was so drunk. Shit in this crate of Foster's. But you know when you go for a shit and you need a wee, right? Yeah. You get that. You girls get that as well, right? So I really needed a wee while I was taking this shit. But obviously, it's a bit different to having like a toilet bowl below you. So I was like...
No, it's a box. It's a small, narrow box.
Yeah, exactly. It's a long, fucking narrow box I'm somehow accurately shitting into. which is a fucking chore on itself.
Yeah.
So I'm shitting this box. I was like, I need to piss. I couldn't hold it. I pissed all over our tent. Pissed all over the fucking tent. I just couldn't hold it in anymore, and it was bad. So I mopped it up as best I could, and I woke up in the morning because I was drunk, and I didn't know Perry had come back. And I woke up and he was laying like in the centre where I'd pissed everywhere.
Oh no, that is not the one.
So I don't know how dry it was at that point. Regardless, that was covered in piss. That was the thing. So
I just realised my camera is super out of focus.
Don't worry.
Professional.
Don't worry
well,
about
no,
it.
I can
fine.
just
This is
just
not
manually.
This is not a professional podcast.
Hello.
I'm recording this right now, and I've just realised I've got all the cool stuff showing from fucking Discord. Whatever, people can deal with it. It's gone now. There you go.
Fuck it. I feel like I'm a little bit clearer now. You can see like the spots on my face and stuff.
There you go. And there's benefits to the unfocus. It's all good. And
back to the pissing in a tent thing, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Just to go back to that, it's a very serious point. Must be discussed. I've peed in a tent. I've peed all over a tent plenty of times.
You pissed all over a tent? It's different for you. I've got some shit dangling that like I couldn't control. Like, why did you piss all over a tent? What do you mean you've got some shit?
You can totally control that. I have something that I cannot control.
How can I control it over a fucking box that I'm shitting into? There's no control there. How do I control that?
See, what I'll do is because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not bothered to go to the fucking toilets when it's in the campsite ever. So I just piss in a cup.
You piss in a cup? What you just fucking free ball it?
Yeah.
Not bowl it, but you free ball it and you don't take a shiwi.
No, because I don't so I had a shiwi like way back in the day, and the problem with them is
sat back there like, what the fuck are they talking about? What is going on?
Probably not even listening. I mean, he's been hit there for half that shit anyway, so
yeah, exactly.
He's had to hold my piss cup. It's not like that. Sounds so weird. But like,
just sat there waiting. Yeah, you go. Yeah, you go for it. I'm not looking. You just go. It's fine.
People can think I'm so grim. Like, no, not like that. But like,
it's fine. I shit in a Foster's box. Someone stole my shit. I woke up the next day, it'd gone. Someone took my shit. They ran away. They probably
rattled it and thought there was a can in there, but actually it was a shit.
Yeah, there was actually a shit. There was the only thing rattling in there was a fucking dump. So yeah, I have no idea.
Well, yeah, my thing. So I'll like piss in a cup.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, obviously, you might have been holding it in for a while. So I can fill a cup and then I need someone to hold it. Or like, I need to sort myself out, like pull everything back up and get someone to hold the cup so then I can pour the cup out so that I can restart pissing. Because turns out you can drink a pint, but you piss out like a pint and a half afterwards.
Exactly,
or there's medically something very wrong with me. I don't know. But it's one of the two. But yeah, shiwis I've tried, and I think it's one of these things that it's not like normal for me to piss when I'm standing up, so my body doesn't want to like let go of the pee.
Like your body gets used to how you piss, so it's like you can't piss standing up. This isn't correct. Like no,
it's not correct. So the problem, so I've had it where I've literally been stood there for like a while, being like, this doesn't fucking work. So I just I gave up with shiwis a long time ago.
I don't even doused your own tent in piss. Is this what we're getting at? Like...
Yeah, sometimes you get accidental spillage. Things happen. What are you gonna do? You fucking wipe it up and you crack on. It's a bloody festival. You can't be fussy.
That's fair. But poor Perry had to lay in my piss stained fucking floor. Which
that's pretty shit.
That's pretty shit.
I would never piss in like my
I did get up in the morning. I did get up in the morning and I was like, I'm sorry, dude, but I pissed all over that last night. I pissed everywhere. I couldn't hold it. I'm so sorry.
Well, I just can't be fucked.
Oh!
I can actually imagine his reaction.
Yeah, legit. It was very similar to what I just did. Legit. That was basically what he did. He was very upset.
Bless him.
We should actually be at Download Festival right now, actually.
We should. I actually have a bit of a hangover today because I may have got a bit excited about Download TV, which, to be honest, wasn't.
How was that?
So we literally turned it on first thing in the morning, 12 o'clock. I was like, right, let's see the situation. And it's just a woman doing fucking yoga on screen.
What?
And like, yeah, it was so weird. And like, the sound, like, quality, that's the wrong word, but like, it was just so bad. Like she was really quiet, but her music behind her was really loud. And she's playing this music that's like some weird sort of to describe it. Just like it's meant to obviously clearly be very like Zen, calming music. Right. But then there's like this death metal guy screaming over the top of it. I was like, this is fucking weird. And she's there doing yoga. So yeah, other than that, like I think the daytime stuff's been very like, you know, cook-alongs, quizzes, like Sophie K from Kerrang. Yeah, so it's like more like interactive rather than
just like music kind of thing.
Yeah. And then the evening, like, so we did actually watch me and Nick watched last night from 7 till I think it's 11:30 that it was on for like all the bands that obviously previously played, and that was cool. But the only thing the problem was that they kept fucking putting like interviews in everything, so you just hearing the band talk for fucking half an hour about how they're fucking stuck in lockdown and it's shit, you know what I mean? I was like, we fucking know this stuff.
Well, if anything, that makes it like more depressing. Like, oh yeah, we're stuck in lockdown. Well, yeah, we all are. Yeah.
So it was like, okay, cool, shut up. Can you get on with the music? Like, I'm fucking 6 beers deep here. Like, I just want to hear some tunes. Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to see the Deftones set from 2016, please. Can you just fucking get on with that? Like,
exactly. That was actually the last set they put on last night.
Oh, was it? Oh, but they didn't finish with Kiss.
No, so it was so weird because obviously they were meant to be the headliner, and then they played one of their songs like first. Then they went into playing like, what the fuck did they play? Motionless in White or whatever the fuck they're called.
Oh yeah, I like them. I was really looking forward to seeing them because they're really gothic and fucking nuts and stuff. Like, yeah.
They look so fucking weird. The footage they showed of him, I was honestly like, is he trying to rip off Marilyn Manson? Like, I don't get his vibe.
Bit. They've got very, very heavy Manson pop. I only recently got into them, actually. I really like their stuff. It's quite good. Well, I think it's quite good. But I
have to listen to it, to be fair. But yeah, they played like 3 songs of theirs. And then there was like a bunch of fucking interviews. And then there was some other bands, like Lacuna Coil and stuff like that. And then they interviewed Lacuna Coil for like, 3 days. Well, what felt like 3 days. And they're rambling on about being in fucking lockdown because obviously they're Italian. So, obviously it's obviously serious here, but it's, serious over there as well.
Yeah.
And then
we're moving on. We're starting fresh.
Hey, nice. Started fresh. And then, it was just, and then they played like one more song of Kiss and that was it. I was like, I thought they were meant to be the headliner. Yeah, it was fucking odd. And then today, though, like I just tuned in now, actually. And it is, obviously, Iron Maiden was meant to be the headliner. And it is literally like, it's all Iron Maiden. So I don't know if they just didn't have footage of Kiss.
And I thought they were showing, like, because Kiss headlined in, I want to say 2016? I want to say 2016? 15?
I haven't seen them before, so I
saw them there. Whenever the last time was they headlined there, it was the first time I ever saw them. Excuse me, I'm so gassy. A lot of beer.
Get it out, Az. Get it out.
Exactly. Just get out. Sorry, listeners. No, last time they headlined was the first time I ever saw them live, and I was always into Kiss. And like, after seeing them live, I was like, I love these guys. But that was like 2015 or 16. I'm pretty sure it's 2015 or 16. But if you're saying you haven't seen them,
yeah, I didn't see them 2016. I was there 2016, so it must have been 2015
then. Actually, that probably makes sense. Yeah, I think 2015 probably makes sense.
Yeah, because I didn't go that year.
I think it was on a Sunday night they played. Because I'm pretty sure we watched them. We watched them do their set, and then we fucked off. Like, we just drove home after that. So, it must have been 2015. So, because I often do that. Just stay till Sunday night, and I just let... Oh, what the fuck? I just turn my screen off. Oh, God. I normally just stay until like the Sunday night and I'll just fucking leave. Just get the fuck out of there.
Yeah. We've done that once now. Like normally we stay till Monday. Well, normally we get the coach basically.
Oh, okay. So you have to stay till Monday anyway.
Fucking shit show, yeah. And honestly, I think it gets to the point as well. You could just go home Sunday night afterwards. It's just...
Well, Nick drives now, right?
He does! Hey! It's the best!
Exactly, because like now you can fucking just drive to download. So
yeah, the worst thing is that I've had a license since like 2014. I just don't drive. I live in London, Az. I don't need to drive, and now I've forgotten. So
now you've forgotten.
I'm not even kidding. I'm literally not even kidding. I tried to drive a car. Like I went to visit like my granddad, because he lives in Halstead, in like a.
Oh, you remember you saying this before, because it's not far from here. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I tried to I was like, oh, do you know what? He lives in like a closed community thing. I'll just try and drive the car.
Yeah.
I literally sat in the car and was like, okay, so what pedal does what?
Wow, okay. Yeah.
Everything. Because I literally passed my test and then basically just didn't drive and haven't driven for 6 years or something. So
that's a long time.
I've forgotten it all.
Yeah.
I know. I don't need to in London, but it is shit that I've like forgotten.
No, but still, like you should totally like top that up at some point. Just have some lessons. Just go for some lessons. Because the thing is, it's that thing of like it's like riding a bike. Like you feel like you forgot, but you wouldn't have. Like once you get in there with maybe someone who could like teach you, like you'd pick it up like it was nothing. Especially because like I'm assuming you passed your test in London as well.
Passed my test in London first time.
First time? Oh, fucking fancy pants. I was second time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and that was fucking in Colchester. But yeah, no, like especially like learning in London, like I used to hate like because obviously when we first started hanging out, actually I didn't really drive at that point. I would always get a train into London, but like when Perry moved, when Perry moved like later on,
but with Nick to thingy.
No, not from that, not to that place. The place he moved to after, where he lived with Nick's sister.
Oh
so he traded Nick in for his sister.
Literally.
Literally was like, sorry, Nick, I'm going to go live with your sister now.
Thanks, out. I'm going to go live with your sister now. Bye.
Yeah. So when they moved to wherever the fuck it was they were, I'm terrible with names. Wherever the fuck it was they lived, I would drive there, but like driving around London fucking sucked. Actually, saying that, I drove to what was the place where he lived originally near Meltdown? Caledonian? Caledonian. That's Caledonian. Caledonian is the fucking Roman name for Colchester. Caledonian, wasn't it? Caledonian Road, right?
Caledonian Road.
Yeah, Caledonian. Where he lived there, I drove there a couple of times as well, and like fucking driving around that city just sucks dick. So
it's so shit. Like it's just stressful all the fucking time.
Yeah,
it's non-stop. And that's why it's easier. Literally, getting the tube is quicker than getting in your car and trying to drive anywhere.
Yeah, like I totally get why you wouldn't drive there. Like, is Nick driving like regularly or?
I mean, obviously, if he hadn't been furloughed and with everything going on, he would have been driving more. But he's obviously at the moment, it's like we'll drive to like the supermarket and back. You know what I mean? But like he's good. He knows what he's doing. And we've also done like a trip up to Oxford to see his mum, all under social distancing rules. We didn't break any. Like literally sat in her garden and like hung out. So just to throw that out there. But yeah, it's he's driving like I'd say once a week. We're probably driving at the moment.
Yeah, but still, that's that's keeping it up at least. Especially when you first learned, like you, obviously, where you would have learned past and then be like, cool, I don't drive now, and then just didn't drive. Like that's, you just fucking forget. And if anything, it's more nerve wracking as well because like you've got to be like, oh shit. What, like say, what fucking gear? How do I get into gear? What's a clutch? All this shit, So,
I feel like I remember all the gear shit. I just don't remember, like, literally just looking at the pedals. I'm like, fuck, which one does fucking what? Like, I don't know anymore. Yeah. And then I'm just thinking in my head, okay, well, if I've forgotten about the bloody pedals, then I've clearly forgotten about like all road signs and what things mean. And I just feel like I need to do refreshers at some point. It's just. At the moment, living in London, I don't really.
Nick could totally give you refreshers though. Like you just go out in the car with Nick, and he could just be like, "Go."
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
he drives. So, anyway, fucking serious tangent there.
We went on to sensible things. We went from talking about like pissing in a tent to car driving.
I keep turning my screen off. I keep knocking my desk randomly. It keeps turning the screen off. It's really, really random. I'm gonna I've got a dead man's fingers now, so that's. I'm just gonna keep up to date with what I'm drinking. Here's a.
I'm still working on this beer, but it'll be done soon. And then I actually don't have any more alcohol in the house because I drank it all last night. Other than
it's okay.
Some Glen's vodka, very little amount, with no mixer, so that will be fun. Straight from the bottle.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, that's gonna be grim.
Glen's vodka. Glen's.
Yeah, Glen's. Yeah, the cheap one, cheap stuff.
I was gonna say, fucking Glenn. Who's Glenn?
Isn't he Scottish? I feel like he's.
He might be.
Produced and bottled in Scotland, so Glenn is clearly.
Oh, there you
Scottish.
Go. Glenn is clearly a Scottish man and clearly a producer of vodka. So that's something.
So.
Right? Exactly.
You can always trust a man with a name like Glenn.
Can you?
Not when it's on a fucking bottle of vodka.
No, not when, I was going to say, not when it's on a cheap bottle of vodka. Absolutely fucking not. So, fucking, when we, so, just...
Tell the story, are you going to do that?
I'll tell the story in a sec. I was going to say, because, like, to be fair, it's funny how we started hanging out, really, like, all us guys, because, like, it was essentially, well, obviously it was through Perry, Not that anyone's or everyone's going to know who Perry is. Some people might who's listening to this. But obviously, we met through Perry. And obviously, myself and you were fucking notorious for drinking bottles of Jägermeister.
Just a few.
Yeah, just a few. That used to be that was my thing for quite a period, wasn't it? It was like I'd come down to you guys on a Friday night. We'd all meet at Pell's and obviously Nick's as well. We'd all meet there, and then we'd be like, right, who's buying the bottle of Jaeger this week?
Literally. And it would only be you and I who fucking drank it as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, literally, like, Perry and Nick might have, like, a shot, and then it would just be me and you who would just polish off the rest of a bottle, and then we'd go out. So, that's before we'd even fucking left the flat or whatever.
And we'd be trashed, and you'd be shouting in the fucking street before we've even managed to get on a bus.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Like, the drama just getting to anywhere we wanted to go was fucking...
Yeah, it's just me, like... Yeah, Christ, go to ultimate power, and this was me just paralytic, essentially, or whatever it was. So,
yeah, it was good times.
Yeah, it was good times. So, I need to tell the story, don't I?
You do. It's such a good story. I love it. I tell all my mates.
Do you actually? No. I was going to say because I've actually told this story multiple times because, to be fair, it is hilarious. It is fucking hilarious.
Mental.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't even know what happened that night. So
where did you even go? Where did we go? Oh, it was Barfly, but Barfly was shit, wasn't it?
No. Not, we are thinking about the draw story, right?
Yeah, the draw story. Yeah.
No, okay, right. You need a refresher.
I don't remember.
You need a refresher in this story, clearly. Yeah. Okay, so we had pre-drinks at Perry's. I think there was like a party going on that night. Because I remember Ed, so our friend Ed, he was doing a DJ set at Coco that night. And I'm pretty sure this is when Ed and Perry were talking about like opening a bar. Do you remember that whole period when they were like, we're trying to open a bar and blah blah. And that they had some dudes like meeting them that night as well. We had pre-drinks at Perry's, and then we were going out, and then I had some dudes meeting them that night who were like from some esports company or something that they were trying to woo. And I remember we were like going into Coco with them and stuff like that, and like we drank a bit at the flat. We hadn't actually had a bottle of Jaeger that night. There wasn't a bottle of Jaeger.
Are you sure? I feel like we did drink some. Yeah, but we didn't drink that much. You're right, actually.
I don't think we drank that much that night.
Yeah.
It wasn't as much as normal. Because obviously we'll leave and I think we got a fucking bus into Camden or something, or however many of us there were. And we get to Camden, go to Coco, get into Coco. Ed is DJing, so he gets us into VIP. Which we would often do because Ed had VIP and it was cool.
Yeah, we used to do it every month. It was actually you didn't used to do it every month.
I didn't do it every month. Whenever I would come down and like it was coincided with that fucking time, like I'd come and like go to VIP and stuff with Ed and you guys and whatever. But yeah, so we go to VIP. We're all in there. There's a bunch of guys in there and there's a bunch of girls in there and there's some people that we don't know in there, and I think everybody was a bit weirded out because normally it was just like us lot in there.
It was normally us lot, but you could have others, like you could have randos basically in there with you as well, but it just wasn't common. I'm pretty sure like normally we have it to ourselves.
Yeah, that's it. I'm pretty sure it was the first time that I went, and there was random people in there that we didn't know. And I wasn't that drunk when we got there. I was drunk, 100%. I was drunk, like I wasn't sober. So we get there. And then all of a sudden, it was like the fucking lights went off. It was like the lights went off. And this is so from this point until the end is all from Perry's recollection of the evening. Because I don't remember any of it at all. So, Perry tells me that he finds me slumped on the fucking bar. I'm pretty sure he said you were like, Perry, you need to get him the fuck out of here. Because he's dead.
Just like, oh yeah, because you were actually like slumped over the bar
on the bar asleep,
like actually like dead, gone.
Yes,
and but fuck, I was really drunk too, so I'm like, my recollection is hazy. I do remember coming back, but obviously we'll get to that.
We'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. So yeah, anyway, so I was fucking like dead asleep on this fucking bar, and Perry's like, right, I'm gonna have to take it out. So I've ruined Perry's night at this point. Like Perry's night is ruined.
Well, this is early, by the way, in the night. Like we hadn't even been there long.
PM. This is early. It's like 11, like pushing 12, midnight, like 12 a.m.
But I also feel like you'd only had like 1 or 2 drinks when we actually got there. Like,
I hadn't drank a lot. No, hadn't drank a lot, like, at all. I had one drink, I remember ordering one drink. I specifically remember ordering a Disaronno and Coke. So I drank a very girly drink at the time anyway, which I'll cycle back to in a minute. But, so Perry's had to, like, fucking escort me out of Coco. Because I'm a mess, and I'm like, just drunk and whatever. Puts me in a cab. So we get in a cab, and Perry and Nick's flat at the time was like, what, 20 minutes? Like from... Not even that.
It's like from... No, it's like from Mornington Crescent to like Camden, which is basically the same bloody thing. It's probably like 10 minutes max. Like, absolute max 10 minutes. Which makes the story worse.
Even better or worse, how we want to look at it. The Perry puts me in a cab. We must get, I don't know, probably not even 2 seconds down the road then at this point. And I'm going to Perry, I'm going to shit myself. I ain't going to make it. And the cab driver's going, if he's going to shit in here, you need to get out right now.
I love how he catch the fucking taxi driver. It's like it's normal. Yeah. Like everyone on a Friday night is really about to shit.
If he's going to shit, so Perry's like, right, sorry, mate, we have to get out of the cab. So the cab stops, we get out. And I'm pretty sure we're still on Camden High Street at this point.
Gone like 10 feet down the road.
Yeah, pretty sure we literally got like nowhere, essentially. Perry will remember this a lot better than I do. So he puts me on a bus. So we get on a bus. We probably got like 1 stop. And again, I'm like, Perry, I'm going to shit myself. I'm going to throw up. I'm going to shit everywhere. And Perry's going, you can't shit. He was like, if you shit, I'm going to fucking kill you, essentially. So we get off the bus. He's like, right, we'll see if you can go shit somewhere. I get off the bus. I'm like, no, I'm all right. I'm fine. So he hails a cab. He either hails a cab or orders a cab or something. Get in another cab. Get in this cab. I'm gonna shit! I'm gonna fucking shit everywhere. And he's like, that's it. No, out again. So we get out again. And I'm pretty sure he puts me on another bus at this point. We get on the bus and I actually get home. But the whole way home, I'm gonna shit myself, Perry. I'm gonna fucking shit myself. I can't hold it. I'm gonna shit myself. So finally,
you're probably on a busy London bus as well, and you're probably screaming it at the fucking top of your lungs. Everyone would have known you needed a shit that night.
I was gonna say everybody on that bus knew I needed a shit. They were like, this guy's gonna shit himself on this bus. Absolutely. So he finally gets me back, and I'm fucking like all over the place. He's essentially having to fucking like carry me at this point, so I'm just a fucking state. So he gets me into the flat. I instantly go for a shit because like my insides are falling out. Like I don't know what was wrong with me. I have no idea. Like I just died essentially. Just fucking died. So
dead on the toilet.
Yeah, so I'm dead on the toilet. So while I'm on the toilet, I decided I need to be sick as well. So instead of getting up, I've got my fucking, obviously I'm going for a shit, so like my jeans and fucking boxers around my ankles. I just throw up all in my fucking pants. Just threw up all in my fucking shit. Just thrown up everywhere. He's going, oh dude, you've made a fucking mess everywhere. Oh God. So me thinking I'm clever, for whatever reason, they've got a fucking wardrobe in the bathroom.
They had a wardrobe in their bathroom for some fucking strange reason.
No idea why. So me thinking I'm clever, instead of throwing up all over my fucking jeans and stuff and all over the floor, I hook round. Didn't leave the throne, can I just point out either. I know this didn't happen. So instead of leaving the fucking toilet, I like leant round to the drawer, pulled a drawer out of the wardrobe, sat it on my lap. And I was just sitting there throwing up in a fucking drawer. Yeah. Who the fuck does that? Yeah. So I did that for a bit. I've made a fucking mess everywhere. I've made a mess of myself, made a mess of the drawer. Fucking Perry's had to come in and essentially clean me up. I'm hoping I wiped my own ass. I have no idea. I hope he didn't have to wipe my ass. I honestly have no recollection. He can vouch for this. I don't actually know. So I wake up at like 5 a.m. and you guys have all come back to the fucking flat.
We found Perry fucking cleaning out the fucking drawer. And we're like,
actually?
What the fuck happened? Yeah, we're like, what's happening? And he's like, oh, mate, like, as is fuck. But he couldn't even, like, tell us. He's like, I'll talk to you tomorrow about it. Like, he just didn't even want to talk about it.
There's a video. He's got a Snapchat somewhere where he stood behind the bathroom door. Excuse me. He stood behind the bathroom door and he goes, Az, you all right, mate? And I go, yeah. And he goes, are you sure? And I go, no.
Showed it today.
Yeah. He's like, you right? Yeah. You sure? No. No, I'm absolutely not sure. No. So I died, and I just remember waking up, and you guys had all come back to the flat, and Perry's like feeding me pizza to try and get me to stop shaking because I'm freezing and shaking.
Yeah, oh my god, that's right. Because you were like in Perry's bed, like under the duvet, like fully wrapped up and like freezing.
Yeah, fucking freezing. And I just remember you coming into the room, and me and you were like having this fake argument about something. I have no idea what I was saying. I swear we were calling each other a bitch or something. You were like, you're a bitch. And I was like, no, you're a bitch.
Probably because I was probably like, you fucking left me. Like,
yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. You were like, you fucking bitch. And I was like, no, you're a bitch.
All I can say is I would have never started an argument like that. It wasn't
an argument. It was fully jokes. Yeah, it was fully.
I wouldn't even have had that kind of banter with you, knowing what the hell had happened. Like you guys had.
I was so
mad.
I thought it was hilarious. The best bit is though, it's like this is like 5 o'clock in the morning. I had to go to Comic-Con the next day.
Oh my god, that's right.
Yeah, went to Comic-Con the next day. Obviously, I fucking soiled my own clothing. Luckily, I had some extra jeans with me. For some reason, though, for whatever reason, when I went to Perry's, I didn't pack any extra underwear.
Oh yeah, you didn't. You had to go with no underwear, didn't you?
No, I went in Perry's underwear. Perry had dressed me in his underwear because I was so fucked up.
We were all telling you like, just don't go to Comic-Con. You were like, no, I have to. Like, I have to go. And we were like,
oh my god, the cab ride. The cab ride there was amazing. Because the dude thought I was fucking off my head. Like, he was like, what's the matter with this guy? Like, legit, I was telling him the whole story. And you know when you're really drunk and you're slurring? And I was just like, yeah. I was like, yeah. Like, I just fucking couldn't talk to this guy. It was so bad. I went there, I had toothpaste all down my t-shirt. I had a different person's underwear on. It was bad. It was real bad. So bad.
So, we're pretty convinced you got spiked.
I'm pretty sure I got spiked that night. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because you hadn't been there long enough for like, we hadn't like drank enough for it to be.
That's it. I feel like you've drank with me enough times to know. Like that night was like, I have no idea. I haven't been like that before that. I haven't been like that since that. And it's just like, what the fuck happened? Like, it's so weird. So weird.
Yeah.
Shit myself essentially. Threw up in a drawer. Fucking crazy. I have no idea.
Oh my god! I went to a festival. Speaking of shitting stories, I love a good shitting story. By the way,
give me a good shitting story because it's always pinnacle.
I've had moments at festivals where legitimately, I'm going to shit myself, and I get to that point where you just accept your fate. You're like, this is it. I'm gonna shit myself. It's like that. Like, I don't know. 5 days of drinking, man. It fucks you up.
Oh yeah, it fucks you up. Yeah, totally.
I had it at 2000 Trees last year with I was camping with Nick and some other friends, and like just all night I was just like, man, like I've just got a bad stomachache, man, like what's going on? And it was literally on the first night there as well, so I was like, it's not like I've been drinking for fucking days on end. Like we've had one day there, like, man, I just don't feel right. Anyways, I'm like going back and forth to the fucking toilet, just being like, clearly I need to shit, just shit, Louka. So I'm like trying to fucking shit, it's just not happening. I'm like, for fuck's sake. So I'm like, and the worst thing is, it got to about fucking 3 o'clock in the morning. We're in this silent disco, and I'm just like literally like cramped over in pain. Like, what is wrong with my stomach? Like trying to dance with everyone. Like, yeah, I'm having a great time. This is amazing. Like secretly just being like, fucking kill me. And like we ended up going back to the tent. I'm like, cool. Well, I've tried to shit like a million times at this point. It's not happening. Let's just go back to the tent. Of course, the minute I lie down, I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to shit myself. I'm going to shit myself, and it's coming right now. And I woke up Nick. I'm like, Nick, I'm going to shit myself. You need to come with me to the toilets, like right now. You're going to have to like, because there's always queues at fucking festivals for the toilets, right? I'm like, you're going to have to fucking, I don't know, punch someone in the face and get me a fucking cubicle, because this shit is about to go down. And it actually got to the point where we're walking down the hill, and I was like, oh my god, I'm going to like, I had my pajamas like tucked into my welly, and I was like, I'm going to shit in my welly. I was like, this is gonna happen. You know, actually, this is the most like anticlimactic, like not even a fucking good story to be fair. Because we get to the toilet, and I'm like standing there. I'm literally nearly in tears because I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna shit myself. Like this is so embarrassing. Go on the fucking toilet. So I've got all the pains, like I'm about to absolutely shit myself. Bad. Did I shit?
No, you didn't not shit. No way.
I sat for a fucking hour. Like, what is going on? And my stomach was killing me. I was like, there is something seriously fucking wrong with me. Because honestly, I thought like, I'm a goner, mate. Like, we live in shit all weekend.
Shit myself, and it's gonna happen right now.
I didn't. It was like the weirdest thing. Oh, such a weird situation. I also had it a download one year, and thank God, basically, I was in a queue of about fucking 7 or 8 people, and I was like, yeah, it's coming. Like, I'm fucked. Here we go. I'm going to shit myself in a queue, and then by the time I get to the toilet, that'll be the area I sort it all out. And thank God, this guy comes out of a toilet, and he's like, oh my God, it's fucking disgusting in there. No one go in there. And like one girl looked at it and she was like, yeah, oh my God, it's so gross. I just thought, fuck it, this is my opportunity to go. And like ran to this toilet. It wasn't even that bad. It was like, it
was shit.
Like someone is shit in it, which of course it's a fucking festival and you can see it. And then there was like, quite a lot of toilet paper in there or something. But I was like, no, fuck it. And thank God for that man. I didn't shit myself. Good times. Basically, all my stories are me being very dramatic about shitting myself, and then I don't.
No, to be fair, no. I completely feel. I feel like there's like a fucking anxiety when you're at a festival because the amount of times, legit. I remember one night, I woke up at like 3:00 in the morning. This is like download 2012 or something like that, and I woke up and legit, I was like. I felt like my body was about to fall out of me. Like, that's the only way I can fucking explain it. Legit, it's 3:00 in the morning. I was so drunk I'd gone to bed early. Everybody was still up at the campfire. I was like, you need to give me the bucket now, guys. They were like, what are you talking about? I was like, I need to shit in the bucket. They had a fire in this bucket. I was like, you need to put the fire out right now, and I'm going to shit in this bucket because I'm going to fucking shit myself. And they were like, dude, you need to go to the fucking toilet because we're not putting this fire out. It's the fire bucket. You're not shitting in the fire bucket.
I'm like, I am going to shit over those flames. I don't give a fuck.
Legit,
you're all going to fucking watch me.
I was like, give me the fucking bucket. They're like, no. So I fucking like quickly whacked some fucking shorts on or jeans or some shit and like fucking stomped down to the fucking toilet. I made it. I made it. But like legit, it's like, it's mad how your brain, when you're not near a toilet, especially when it's the middle of the night, you're like, oh my God, I'm going to shit myself. Like, I'm actually going to shit my fucking pants. Yeah. And everybody's like, going to know.
It's like the worst thing about a festival is honestly, it's that. It's like, fuck, this is it, man. Like, this is where I shit myself in front of 100 fucking people.
I'll tell you what, it's really weird, actually. I used to have like this mad, irrational fucking phobia of shitting myself. Like, it's weird. When I was at uni, right, when I was at fucking university and I'd have an exam, I'd always think I was going to need a shit mid-exam. And like, I was like, what if I shit myself mid-exam? How embarrassing is that? How fucking mad's that? Festivals killed that for me, legit. When you shit in a bush,
yeah, like exams breathe, mate. No, I'm definitely not going to shit myself here.
Yeah, that's it. When you shit in a bush after you shit in a bush at a festival, like shitting becomes irrelevant. Like you just when you need to go, you just go. Like if you need to go mid-exam, you just shit mid-exam.
Yeah, literally. No fear, you'll just go fucking do it.
I'll just shit anytime now. Like, I'm no fear. I don't give a shit. Like, if anyone knows I'm shit, I think that was the fear. It's like, well, if I have to get up, like, midway through this exam, and everybody's like, cool, he's been ages. What if he's having a big old shit? Not that anyone would probably even fucking think that. No. But, like, I'd be paranoid. Like, oh, what if they think I'm shitting? Oh, God. Fucking do my own editing about it. It's fucking stupid.
I know that feeling though, like you literally think that everyone's going to think it. And then you think I have these moments though where I think, well, if I saw someone walk out of the room and come back after, I don't know, 10, fucking 15, 20 minutes, however long they are.
You'd be like, he's having a shit.
No, I don't think I would. I probably wouldn't even fucking have noticed them let me leave the room, to be honest. You know what I mean? It's like one of them ones where you have to just remind yourself that like, would I actually fucking clock someone? Probably not. So
probably not, no. Who's really paying that much attention either? Do you know what I mean? Especially like mine, where I was like in an exam. Everybody's doing an exam, is really stressed out about an exam. They ain't watching you go for a shit today. They ain't being like, oh God, he's gone for a shit. And even if I was, who cares? Everybody shits. Everybody goes for a fucking shit. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
You should just rename this fucking podcast for this week, like the fucking piss and shit chat.
Shit talk.
Literally just shit talk. That's all we fucking talked about. People are going to think we're fucking disgusting, honestly.
But, totally.
I mean, people who've been to a festival will completely understand. For those who haven't been to a festival, they can be like, you fucking dirty bastards. And
I mean, anyone who's been to a festival completely understand. Completely understand.
Yeah, it's,
absolutely. Until you've fallen over into a big muddy pile of piss and mud, like, you know, it's all good. You haven't lived.
You haven't fucking lived, mate. I am so gutted about the fucking festival season being gone this year, though.
Yeah,
it sucks.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we were talking about like, obviously, I would have met up with you guys to download because we were going for the weekend and stuff as well. But like, obviously, we talk about kind of Reading for the day and stuff like that. Like, I hadn't actually. Did you guys buy a ticket for that in the end, or?
We did, and like, I fucking requested my refund so long ago now. And that shit is not coming
out. Do you have to request it then? Like, obviously, download was just automatic and just gave you it.
Yeah, so I think with most festivals, what they're doing is like, you know, either you can carry your ticket over till next year or you can refund it, up to you kind of vibe. And they did the same thing with Reading. So they sent you like a survey. It basically said like, do you want to refund your ticket?
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
So I was like, yeah, fuck it, refund it. Because I don't go to Reading every year necessarily.
No, exactly.
It really depends.
If the lineup shit, then what's the point of keeping the ticket?
No, exactly. So I was like, refund, and I still haven't fucking had that. That was like months ago now. I mean, I appreciate it probably takes time to fucking process it.
To be fair, I was like, I was just gonna leave it for a bit, and this is in like January, February, I think. When I was initially looking when they announced Run the Jewels and stuff. Anyway, and Rage Against the Machine, obviously. Yeah. When they announced that, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go, and then you guys were saying you were gonna go, and I was like, oh, I'll just fucking tag along with you guys. I'll come up with you.
Yeah.
And then like I didn't buy it, and obviously lockdown happened, and I was just like, oh, I won't bother. So I didn't have to get that refunded. But I've had so much shit refunded. I just get fucking Knotfest. I had Knotfest booked for the day. Well, it was only a day anyway. I had Knotfest booked. That got refunded. Download got cancelled. That got refunded. I was meant to be going to Canada. That got refunded.
Oh man, I had the same thing. I literally had. I mean, we actually didn't buy tickets for download because the time that we normally buy them is around March, and then obviously everything happened, so we were like, "Fuck it, just don't buy a download ticket." Yeah. Reading we bought early, so that got refunded. We had like tickets to go see. Well, actually, like my stepdad was going to take like Nick and I to go see Massive Attack in Blackheath.
Oh shit!
That got refunded.
Really? Oh, that's
yeah. Then I had a holiday in Portugal booked. That didn't even get fucking refunded. They just like gave me vouchers. I was like, cool. That's
who was that with?
EasyJet. So I was just like, for fuck's sake. So they gave me vouchers. I was like, I never bloody fly with you lot either. So this is annoying. And then I was meant to get tattooed at London Tattoo.
And that got cancelled.
That got fucking cancelled. But like, I literally had to speak to the tattoo artist. Like, so I'm assuming, because I'd like paid him a deposit and bought a fucking ticket.
Yeah.
Ticket transfers next year, so that's fine. And he was just like, yeah, so I'll just tattoo you in 2021. I was like, fucking brilliant.
Great.
Sake. All right.
Ages.
Yeah, and then
I only got my first tattoo in fucking January, and I really want more done. I want a full sleeve down this arm, which I've got tattooed, and I've got when the fuck
when the fuck are they gonna open?
That's it. Yeah. Like, when the fuck? To be fair, I was meant to have my friend Cody. He was meant to come on and record a podcast. I think he's actually he texted me the other day. Actually, he didn't initially want to like come on. I hope he doesn't mind me saying this. He didn't initially want to come on because. Obviously the whole tattoo industry right now is a bit like fucking shaky because it's like, when the fuck can you do it and stuff, and that's completely understandable because like his fucking profession and his way of life right now is like fucking up in the air. So yeah, I don't, like when the fuck can we get tattooed again? Like who the fuck knows? Like can't even get a fucking haircut at the minute, let alone have a fucking tattoo done.
I know, like it's so shit, and I feel so bad for the tattoo artists as well because obviously they're all self-employed, so it's like as soon as that goes, I mean, anyone who's self-employed, obviously it's awful. But yeah, like I mean, we did something with my tattoo artist who did my arm. She obviously she's been kind of doing like raffles to win like pieces of her artwork and like, you know, get
like Cody's been doing similar sort of things. But
then what we did as well is that we wanted to for one of our mates' 30th birthday, we wanted to get him like a pair of Vans but like customize them and like do like a whole like sick illustration on them. So we basically like bought a pair of Vans, sent them to her and got her to do that and then paid for her time. So it was like another like revenue for her as well. And we were like, it's sick, we're getting a fucking dope fucking present for our mate. We've got these like sick custom Vans and like obviously she's making money off it too. So yeah, it's crazy, but yeah, I want to get tattooed. I mean, I've seen how they've been doing it in, because I think Spain, like they're tattooing again, and it's just a case that they just have to wear masks and they're doing it.
Well, I was gonna say, I can't see it's that big of a deal with the whole thing that's going on because, like you say, if you're wearing masks and stuff, like, what difference does it fucking make? Like, You know,
Yeah.
I know they're touching you and stuff. They wash their hands and like their equipment's clean and stuff. Like, what's wrong? Like, I don't see.
Fucking like hygienic people out of anyone. Like their whole building is disinfected.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, exactly.
It's probably the best place to bloody be, isn't it? A tattoo studio.
I mean, I have absolutely fucking no idea what I'm going to get next, but I want to get some shit down my arm. I want to finish. I say finish the arm. I haven't barely even started it. I have no idea what I even want to get. I'll just get some shit. With some fucking spooky Spider-Man. That's all I've got right now. But
you shitting in a drawer, vomiting into a drawer on your shitting in a drawer and vomiting in a drawer. What the fuck am I talking about? Shitting in a loo, vomiting in a drawer.
Yeah. Shitting in a drawer and vomiting in a drawer. It's just me hooked and in a drawer, shitting and vomiting in it at the same time. Luckily, he didn't have to clear my shit out of the drawer. That would have been really bad.
That would have not been the one. I wouldn't have done that. I'd have just put that in the bin. Actually, be honest,
I would have put it in it.
I'd have put it in the bin.
Even with the sick, I would have just set it on fire. That would have been way easier. Fair play to Perry for cleaning the fucking drawer.
What? Good friend.
Why was that even in there? Why was there a wardrobe in the fucking bathroom?
I think it was there when they moved in. Because remember, their toilet was in this, like, basically, obviously people don't know how, but it is the weirdest place they ever lived. Yeah. It actually got to a point where, like, it got shut down by the council because it was just, like, everything in there was fucking illegal. Like, there's, like, a gas pipe running through the fucking, like...
Oh, well, shit, what? They shut the building down?
Yeah? Do you not remember all this?
No.
Okay, basically what happened, okay, Dramaville.
Do you know what's funny? Is Perry probably just never told me, so...
What the fuck? He was living in that shit. How did he not tell you? Okay, well, I'm going to have a swig of vodka, and then I'll tell the story.
I think... oh, God. Oh, not Glenn. Sweet Glenn.
Bloody Glenn.
Oh, God, Glenn.
Nicely. I don't have a mixer. It's really annoying. I actually don't have that much vodka left either, so...
Oh, fair play to you for swigging vodka. Legit, I can't think of anything worse to do.
Yeah, I mean, I won't lie, it's not something I normally do, but I do...
Just keeping it real for this podcast right now.
I haven't been swigging straight vodka for the entirety of lockdown. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, yeah. I'm not a complete alcoholic, guys. I swear. I'm not.
Do you know what? Actually, though, with lockdown, it's crazy. Because I think, like, at first, when we first locked down, and I'm furloughed, so I'm just like, guys, it's basically fucking Friday night every day. And, like, you're talking to your friends on Discord. And I just want to fucking drink all the time. But I don't. I only keep it to Fridays and Saturdays.
Oh, not even Saturdays. Okay. I've been prone. I
mean, okay, occasionally there's weekday vibes as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've been prone to a midweek drink, and I have work. I think I was really drunk on. When was it? It must have been like Wednesday night. Whenever I recorded a podcast last, it was Wednesday night. When I recorded the last podcast, I was really fucking drunk, and I woke up on Thursday for work, and I was like, oh God, what have I done? I've got work now. Oh fuck. So
fuck, I forget. Working, man.
Yeah, I'm still fucking working, but like where people aren't, I just kind of just join in with the shit. So people are like, yeah, let's fucking do this tonight. I'm like, yeah, go on then.
Yeah, I mean, literally, like, to be fair, Nick was doing the same thing. So he's now been furloughed, but he hadn't originally been furloughed when it all kind of started. And he'd do the same thing because I'd been furloughed, so he would just kind of get involved and whatever and just pay the price the next day. But it's different when you're at home. Like, I feel like you can just kind of
I was gonna say, to be fair, being working hungover from home is like a different fucking kettle of fish anyway, because you can kind of get up late-ish and then fucking just, mong about to an extent and whatever. Yeah. It's like the day I was hungover, I was just like, I'll just get away with doing as minimal as I can. So yeah, that's the easy thing about it. But yeah, so how is being furloughed anyway? Because I think out of my guests so far, actually Ash was furloughed, but I don't think we really spoke about it. How is that and stuff like?
I mean, it is what it is. Like, so I work in the events industry, so events died pretty fucking hard, and it died before the furlough scheme even came into place. So I actually got like, like as soon as it all sort of kicked off in Italy and all that kind of shit, it like straight away everyone was just cancelling their events here, and like obviously we do stuff internationally as well, so of course that got fucking cancelled. But like in the UK they were like, maybe we should start taking steps to start cancelling shit and following kind of Italy's lead on like locking down or whatever. So they were just cancelling all their events, so everything just died. Like literally got to a point where honestly I was at work like I'm just expecting the next event, like someone to just call me and fucking cancel it. Like
yeah.
It was just mad. So that happened. And then obviously with all our events kind of cancelled, the company obviously had to make a decision and had to let us go, basically. They kind of were like, obviously they wanted us back and all the rest of it, but they were like, just take it as you're basically redundant now. Like, here's your kind of your money.
Wait, they've actually already said, like, that's it?
No, so this happened before furlough. So they were like, see you later, goodbye.
What?
Yeah, so they were like, we're letting you go, but we're not letting you go, because obviously they were hoping it was going to start back up at some point, or we didn't know what the situation was, basically, but they were like, we can't obviously keep you on. And they did that with pretty much everyone in like 90% of our company, basically. They literally kept on like a couple of people. It was nothing.
Right.
And then furlough came in, and like, honest to God, when Boris Johnson announced that, like, dude's a fucking dick, but when he announced that, I was like, oh my God, this changes everything.
God, yeah.
Like, and literally as he was making the announcement, like, our MD is like messaging us like, this is amazing, like, we can have you all back, like, this is great. So yeah, I've obviously just been furloughed since, but the reality is with events seriously, it's like, it's dead, and nothing's gonna happen event wise until like earliest spring 2021. So I'm unlikely to work this year within the events industry, kind of thing, which is weird.
So when it's all over though, and it all goes back, is that what you want to get back into? Like, is that when you first started doing that? Like, obviously you were new to it because your sister did it, right, first, and then
so my younger sister did it and managed to get me in and get me a job.
Yeah, of that. My younger sister hooked me up.
Like, honestly, she hooked me up. And yeah, I never thought it was something I would get into. Like, my sister, like, she studied events at university. It was like something she's always wanted to do. Mm-hmm. And it just happened that, like, as I was like leaving my old job, she was like, oh, there's, jobs going here. And I was like, oh, fuck it. Like, that's, might as well go for it. So yeah, I got a job there and ended up working with my sister for like a while. She like fucked off and went traveling. I fucked off and went traveling and then came back to the same job.
Yeah. So what, she didn't come back when you did, or?
No,
or
so
I
went traveling for 4 months. She went traveling for like a year and then went and moved to Australia for a year.
Okay,
And then she did come back, to where I was working for like a few months, and then she went back to Australia and where she is now.
Oh, she's there now. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So the fuck were we talking about? I can't remember now. What was the point of this? I started an event. Yeah, I just accidentally fell into it. That's it. Accidentally fell into it.
You
ended
work
up
in
loving
events,
it.
and do you want to go back to events? That's what I think. That's
I do. About, right? I do, and like, hopefully I can go back to the fucking company I was working for, because we were also, my job role was changing. I'm an account manager, but it was changing into a role where I'd be specifically working on like gaming events and esports events.
Oh, really?
And my title was going to be like head of gaming, which makes me laugh. But that's what I was meant to be moving into, and like we were going to do this whole big push of like trying to make sure that we had like authentic gamers on our books and people that could like represent games at events, all this kind of stuff. But
of course.
So we've just gone down the fucking shitter for the time being. But
fuck, I mean, that's nuts. That sucks so bad. I mean, obviously it's just like anything. I mean, obviously like being gamers, it's like E3 being cancelled and stuff like that. And obviously, excuse me, I'm so fucking blown up from alcohol. It's the same as like E3 being cancelled, and fucking PlayStation obviously did their event this week and stuff, but it's all pre-recorded and shit.
Yeah.
So it's just like from top to bottom, like everything is just fucking gone right now. Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
It's mad. It's just mad. I feel like I'm obviously not. There's plenty of other industries that are in the exact same fucking position. Like. And it's just shit, but it's one of those ones where I'm like, oh God, if I actually we get to a point where there's still no work and furlough ends and I do lose my job, I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? Like, I've just lost the industry I've been working in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like...
that's fucking crazy. That's crazy to even think. I mean, I said this obviously when I fucking started this. Oh my God, I keep fucking knocking my PC and things keep flicking. I'm just so fucking handsy where I'm pissed. I'm just fucking flailing and smacking stuff.
I need to get on your level. I need to drink more. I'm going to have to drink more straight vodka.
To be fair, dude, I've been drinking since about 2 p.m. and it's now what? It's midnight. It's 25 past 12. I've been drinking for a long time. So I'm saying I'm past that point now. I'm so drunk. I'm just drunk. I'm
playing catch up.
I'm just like a normal human being, but I'm just a very drunk human being. What? Fuck, what was I saying?
You were saying on your first podcast about
the first podcast.
stuff?
I was saying, like, obviously, like, the industry that I work in, which is fucking pharma. Like, the company I work for is a fucking pharma company. Well, we're not a pharma company. That's not true. We make software for pharma companies.
Yeah.
So I'm in the fucking. I'm lucky. I'm in the right fucking realm to work in now. But yeah, for like elsewhere though, it fucking sucks. Like you say, it's the whole industry you've worked in for like how long have you been there now? Like 2-3 years?
Since like 4 years now.
4 years. Holy shit! Do you know, I was thinking this the other day because obviously I knew we had this podcast coming up, and I was like, how long ago was it? Because obviously it was like a year basically where I was coming to London a lot and like hanging out with you guys and coming out drinking and stuff. And I was like, how long ago was that? And I was like, fuck, it's like 4 or 5 years ago. So I hope
it's mad.
Yeah,
it's like I think I'm like Nick now. I'm like fucking hell. Like obviously me and Nick have been together.
How long have you guys been together now? Like officially,
we've been together 3 years. This will be 4 years that we've been together. But I've known Nick since I was I'm approaching 30, and I've known him approaching, not quite there yet. Thank you very much.
Absolutely not. Still in my 20s. Thank you.
I will hold on to that in life. Thank you.
Exactly.
But yeah, I must have started to go to the Meltdown. Well, obviously, we kind of all know each other when I was 23. So I've known Nick since I was for about seven years.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, where's the fucking time?
I mean, you guys started going out like
2016. End of 2016.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, not.
We got together on Conor McGregor, that fight he had with.
I was thinking.
Was it the Mayweather one, or was it like actually a UFC one?
What was that fight that we watched, and someone threw a cigarette out to you, and you caught it perfectly out the window?
No, I didn't. No, wait, no, that's not fucking true. Okay, no. So Nick and Perry, if anyone doesn't know, lived above a shop, and they had windows above the shop. And basically, we were throwing Monster Munch around the room. I'm fucking amazing. This is going to sound so gross, but I'm very good at catching food in my mouth from great distances. It's just, oh god. And so I was like, we've been doing it for ages, and everyone's like, fucking hell, like you don't miss a shot, Louka. I'm like, no, I don't. So I was like, let someone throw a Monster Munch out the window.
Oh, it's a Monster Munch,
and I'll see if I can catch it.
How fucking drunkenly transform that into a cigarette?
No, because so there was a cigarette after that. But I caught the Monster Munch out of the window from like I managed to catch that in my mouth. And then they were like, fuck it, let's try a lit cigarette. And I was like, go on then. Really stupid idea. Don't fucking try it at home.
No.
So they threw it and I managed to like catch it, but it like bounced off my lips. So I'd like sort of caught it and then it just bounced off. And
Did you catch the Monster Munch out the window then?
Yeah, I caught that. That's
So that's where I'm getting my story twisted. Is you caught the Monster Munch and not the cigarette? Okay.
Yeah, and then we did the cigarette. Didn't catch the cigarette.
Okay. Yeah. I was very drunk that night as well. Cause standard. Like,
me too. I mean,
I'm pretty sure we watched UFC and drank a lot of Jägermeister that night as well. So I'm pretty sure that was the case. Yeah.
Well, that's when like me and Nick got together. Like that's when we, got together basically. But we don't remember it.
Of course not.
Like. We literally don't have a story to tell anyone. Like when people are like, "Oh, so how do you get together?" We're like, "Fucking no idea."
No idea.
No idea.
No idea. We were just really drunk and
woke up in the same room the next day, and then we're like, "I guess we're together then." Cool. And then Nick was like, "Yeah, and by the way, I'm going to the Philippines for fucking 2 weeks tomorrow. So see you later. Peace." I was like, "Sick."
Sick. Good timing. Cheers.
Not even the Philippines. It's the other Malaysia. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then the worst thing is he came back, and then I fucking went away on holiday to India, like literally.
Oh like, yeah. I remember.
So I was like, cool, the first 3 months, or like not 3 months, that's a fucking exaggeration, but like the first like couple of months of our relationship was basically us not in the same country as one another.
How mad's that? How fucking mad's that? Because obviously that whole time we had a group chat called Team Lit when it was us four, me, you, Perry, Nick.
I forgot about that.
Team fucking Lit, and like we'd come down and just fucking be like, right, where are we going tonight then?
We used to have such great nights out because we used to do the power ballad one loads.
Oh, Ultimate Power was so good. It was fucking
Power, that's what it's called, yeah.
So good. Legit, I miss stuff like that so much. That's the worst thing right now. I just fucking miss. Like, how could it's like shit like that? Ultimate Power was so good.
Yeah. Yeah, and like if you explained it to anyone, they're like, "What? That sounds like the shittest thing ever." Like you're gonna go and literally listen to like 80s power ballads all night, and you're like, "You don't understand."
You don't fucking understand. Like you actually don't understand. It's so much fun. Because the thing is, it don't matter who you are, you know those songs.
Yeah.
Like, all those tracks. Like,
I brought my sister one night.
Yeah.
She doesn't listen to any of that shit. She's like, oh no, Lucas, it's going to be like a rock night thing. And I was like, no, it's like 80s power ballads. And she's like, oh, wow, okay. Fuck it. Like, it's not rock music.
I remember that night, and I remember we all had a right fucking laugh that night. So, yeah. Absolutely.
No, she had a sick time. She loved it. She was like, this is the fucking best thing ever.
Yeah,
like,
it's fucking so good.
Everyone loves it who comes to it.
Fucking lockdown needs to end, and we need to do that. We need to all meet up and go to fucking on power. We need to fly Perry back over from Canada.
We'll pay for his ticket. Fuck it.
But a side note that's irrelevant to this podcast, but I actually was texting Perry earlier, and he said to send his love to you and Nick.
Oh, I miss Perry so much. I actually need to shoot him a message. I haven't spoken to him in fucking time. I'm a terrible friend. Sorry, Perry, if you're watching.
Yeah, I'm terrible as well. He knows this. That's why I texted him. Earlier. I'm actually going to chat to him after this. I kind of wanted to get him on here, but I don't think he would have come on. I don't think he would have.
Oh, what? You should get him on.
Should we see if we
can
give
him a ring?
Just give him a ring
right now.
Because the thing is, he won't even know. How do I
can get Nick to like swing around as well and say hi.
Yeah, exactly. Oh god, I'll fuck the whole thing up.
I've just pulled the fucking.
Oh! Right, I found.
Is he gonna?
I found that add people. Where is he? I can't spell.
I have another swig of vodka for Perry.
He's
dead.
Fucking hell, this is difficult. Create group DM. Oh. Dana. Hello?
Do we just that all up?
We're in a chat.
Hello.
I snuck him in! Perry, have you got a sweet camera?
Oh,
you don't have to. You don't have to.
Wait.
Perry.
Oh, are you recording?
I am totally recording right now.
You're a fucking liar.
No, I didn't lie. I am. Hello.
Okay, wait. Hello. I'm trying to figure out how I can show you my face, but I don't think it's gonna work.
Oh, if you can't, we just wanted to join you in. We were just talking about you, so we're recording a podcast, which is we were just chatting shit, basically, dude.
Actual shit.
Yeah, we're telling the
about
stories
literal poo.
Yeah. No, we were telling the story. Well, Louka was telling stories about how she had to shit at a festival, and then I was telling the story about how I shit at the festival and I pissed all over our tent.
Yeah, and you shit in a box and pissed all over the floor of our tent, and then you didn't fucking tell me until we left the festival.
No, I told you the next day. I told you the next day.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
you didn't. It took fucking months for you to tell me. I was laying all over that floor. All over it, and you didn't fucking tell me, you scummy motherfucker.
I told you the next day.
You scummy piece of shit.
I was telling the story about how I threw up in your drawer and all in my pants as well.
As you're right. Yeah, you sure? No.
You've completely, two stories now you've just confirmed is completely legitimate as well. Completely legitimate.
Good times, man. Good times.
Amazing.
That was the night you got fucking roofied in Coco, dude. That was bad. You were a fucking one pump chump. You had one drink and you were gone.
Oh yeah, exactly. I was fucked up. Yeah, it was what we were just saying because we were really confused because we were talking about like the nights out in London and stuff and like how me and Louka would always get a bottle of Jägermeister and stuff and like be in your flat and like drink a bottle of Jägermeister before we go out drinking.
The best bit about you two getting a bottle of Jägermeister is you would be in fucking Tesco and you'd be looking like you would just be walking around like getting some chill casual drinks and be like and then you'd be like you just look at each other and you'd be like, should we do a Jaeger? And then Luke would be like, fine. Legit,
it's like every week I'd come down to London and we'd just be in like Nisa and be like, should we get some Jaeger? Should we get some? And Luke would be like, all right then, go on then.
Oh god, if we have to.
Like it was a fucking chore or something.
Yeah,
we were saying as well how we'd like coax you guys into having like one shot with us, and then it'd just be me and Luca just polish the rest of the fucking bottle off.
Yeah, the first round would be a communal round, and there would be like maybe 6 drinks, and then the rest of the bottle would be gone.
Yeah, pretty much. You should be like, oh Lucas, should we have another one? Yeah, go on then. Oh Lucas, should we have another one? Yeah, go on.
Go on.
Yeah, go on then. Oh, it's the fucking bottle's gone.
And then
whatever.
before you know it, you open your eyes and you're in cocoa, and you're like, "What happened? How am I here?"
So actually, Perry, can you confirm for us, because we spoke about the story, right? And like, because I'm just going off the stuff you've told me, because I don't fucking remember it properly, obviously, because I was fucking dead. So that night, how many cabs and buses was it before we got back to your flat?
It was 2 cabs and
right?
3 buses.
Oh,
So
buses.
we
I
got
said 2 cabs, 2 buses. I missed a bus.
it was 3 buses. So we got out of Cocoa and we got a cab about 10 meters up the road, and the cabbie was like, "You need to get the fuck out." He was like, "He is a mess. You need to get out."
Right?
Yeah,
That's why. Yeah.
So we got out on the Mornington Crescent bus stop. So we hung around there for a bit, and we got on the bus. We got up to the Sainsbury's that was like by what's it fucking called? Like up the top.
What, on Camden Road?
Yeah, on Camden Road.
Fucking
Yeah, we got up to the Sainsbury's.
Literally, we went round the corner.
Mate, we got up to the Sainsbury's, and you were like, "I've got to get off. I've got to get off. You know, I'm gonna throw. I've got to get off." So we got off. We walked about 10 foot, and then you were like, "Oh fuck it, get me in a cab." So I ordered another cab. We got a bit further. We got like up to where the park is, on the way up to where the unicorn is.
Yeah.
Really, that's not that much further up. That's like a bloody minute walk.
Yeah.
If you did that in a cab, that means you were in the cab for about 10
Yes, I'm aware. And then we got out, and then for some reason it was fucking mega late, and we were waiting for a bus for like 10 minutes and none came, so we just we got another cab. It was it was good. It's fun and interactive. That was.
Oh god. Yeah, and then
Do
you remember
I already told the story.
The best bit of that night was we all came back to mine and Nick's place, and we were all there for another like 6 hours, and you woke up in my bed after being conked out for about 6 hours, shivering cold, and but by this point as well, I was fucked because I'd been drinking for like the rest of the night, and I just came in, sat next to you, put my arm around you, and I was like, shh, and I just like fed you pizza.
Yeah.
as you were like huddled, shivering in my arms, I just fed you pizza. It was great.
What was I was saying? Look, because Louka come in the room, and I swear we were calling each other bitches, weren't we, or something? I can't remember.
I don't remember that.
We were 100% slagging each other off. It was hilarious.
Probably.
It was hilarious.
Would be surprised.
The pizza bit, though, we mentioned that just now. You've literally just come in and completely confirmed all these stories as being completely legit.
True stories. True stories, man.
Hey, yeah. It all happened.
How fucking nuts.
What a fucking wild ride, eh?
I thought, eh? That's the Canadian coming at you there. What a wild ride, eh?
Oh, Perry, you're having the best time in Canada.
Yeah, it's alright. It's fun. It's
lovely.
work is good.
That's good.
It's fucking warm over here right now.
Oh, I bet. I'm
it's
so
like a
jealous.
Spicy 28 degrees. I don't like it.
Fucking so jealous.
But we've got aircon now, as.
You've got aircon? Oh,
we've got aircon.
Man.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's
Luca, I went over there last summer, and it was legit the hottest place. It was
melty.
So fucking hot. And Perry's apartment didn't have any fucking AC at all.
No.
We had some shit fan.
No through. Yeah, it had like no airflow as well. Like you could open every window and it would just be dead.
Yeah.
It was.
It was. It was sweaty.
The best bit is, it doesn't matter how sweaty it was, we still slept in the same bed.
Oh yeah, 2 fully grown men, not even
fully
small
grown,
men,
sweaty large men.
Yeah, just sweaty large men, just fucking cuddling, basically, every night. It was beautiful.
Oh, I miss it. Can you come to Canada now, please? I miss you.
I'm sorry, I love you and I miss you as well. I was meant to have been there already, but.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fucking COVID, man, coming and spoiling everyone's plans.
We were saying we need to get Perry. You need to come back home so we can all go to Ultimate Power together again.
Yeah.
That would be the thing to do. I would enjoy that greatly.
Oh yeah, it would be lovely.
I was saying to Kat, like, when we go to England, it's gonna be like a journey. Because there's so much shit we need to do, and so many people we need to see. Like we're gonna scorn many people by not showing up.
Because like you're not gonna have time. You're gonna be a very busy man when you come back home.
Trey busy.
We all need to, like, when you do come back home, we all do need to hook up like we used to, fucking 100%.
Yeah, 100%.
7,000%. Like, need to go for a nice night out.
We'll have to do a large London night and then a large Essex night.
Yes.
That would be...
Absolutely. We never did get you and Nick... I was going to say, we never did get you and Nick down for an Essex night. Well, I was talked about, and we never did.
Man, I would love to. Because, you know, technically I'm half Essex, because my mum's from Essex.
I'm
from
half
Harlow.
Essex.
I'm half Essex.
Hello.
The heart of Essex right there.
Oh, yeah,
that's basically London. Harlow is basically London.
Is it?
Harlow in the 60s, though, was a bit of a different fucking story, but...
Doesn't Harlow have a fucking underground station?
I don't think
Harlow does.
No, it's got a train station that is like direct to London. It takes like 20 minutes or some shit. Okay. It's like pretty quick.
It's not that far out, but I don't think it has a tube station.
Okay.
But yeah, I need to come back to the motherland.
Yeah, we're planning on coming back next year. I think I'm not gonna lie, it was a pretty big godsend for us not to have to think about it this year. Yeah. We've managed to like put money aside now, and you know, we'll start thinking about the future. We've started saving for a deposit on a house and stuff, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh, what lovely way this podcast is going to end. We hooked you back in, and you fucking all loved up and fucking saving for a house. Oh, sweet Perry.
He's all grown up now.
He's all grown up, and I'm definitely not. And
we're talking about shit and piss like for the last hour.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, look, we've been talking about shit and piss. I think this is probably a good way for us to wrap this episode up. Actually, it's
probably is, to be
fair. All the stuff. So even though we wrote you in, Perry, I'm going to close this episode out with you on the fucking call, and then we can maybe chat after anyway.
I'll get Nick on in a sec.
Louka, thank you very fucking much for joining me.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Legit, any fucking time, fucking come back again.
I'll happily come back again. We'll do vomit stories next.
We'll switch it up. I like it, 100%. Perry, thank you for fucking joining us last second. We just roped you in. It's been amazing.
Very welcome. Anytime.
Everyone, thank you for fucking listening. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Please fucking click like. Please click the notification bell. Click all the shit. Share the shit. Do all the shit. It'll mean a lot to me. Appreciate it.
All the shit.
All the shit. Louka, do you want to plug your Instagram? I always give people an opportunity to do this. Do you want to do that?
Oh yeah, my Instagram. My Instagram name is the worst name in the history of this planet, and it's That Crazy Kid P. Don't ask, don't judge. It's a conversation for another time, peeps. But feel free. You can follow me. You can see lots of pictures of me standing in the mud at download. It's great.
That's your same thing on Twitter as well, right? It's pretty sure.
Yeah, it's such a shitty handle. It's literally from when I was like 13. But anyway.
Oh well,
another time.
Guys, you probably already fucking follow me on Instagram @as__. Perry has no social media because he cares not for it.
Because fuck social media.
Exactly, because fuck social media apart from you guys who have to fucking find me on there. So, anyway, until next week, I've been very drunk. She's been Louka. He's been Perry. This has been the fucking podcast. What a fucking wild fucking time. Thank you very much for listening. See you fucking next time. Goodbye.